All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota, and you are watching the TPN TV Radio Network. Well, today we get another very important discussions we get for can do. Um, the discussions. Hold on, guys. Let me just put this silent. The discussion get for All right. So on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, we see that Sumana he he make a press conference na Mamioko, what they call na Radisson Blue Hotel, where it highlights the obstacles the way they get from the APC leadership for in qualification for run for the flag bearer of the APC party, and it also therefore tell we what he do way na a step for make it able for stop the um the tactics where the APC leadership they try for do for make them able to eliminate them from contesting. And this now a very, very, very serious issue for the APC party, as we all know. Saying the APC party, they now a crossroads. For some of now already don't know for say this is going to happen. When I remember months back, where I've been the one the APC say, you guys need to try settle down any internal dispute we wanna get. Um, the issue of Sumana, the issue of Samora, are a very, 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 very important issue for the APC party. And if we not be careful as a party, this na inge for derail with chances of winning 2028. Now, within Sam Sumana been talk. Well, Sam Sumana give a historical perspective of a membership to the APC party, starting from Ion Dadi, where now one of the the early sponsors of the APC party. In fact, according to Sam Sumana, in Dadi, because of the APC party, them put in a jail. In Dadi, they in a jail where them born in the Sam Sumana. The first time when in Dadi go see him, now inside jail, now in Dadi go see him, and let me make sure. And according to him, he say Inokana APC, them born na APC. This na in Italy, not so. See, hold on, let me see here. Hold on. I wanna I wanna see if I can um bring in WhatsApp. Well, just give me a minute. Let me bring in WhatsApp. So, oh, okay. So I'm not able to bring WhatsApp. Me when I call down full, I get for cleaner up. That's okay. I'll clean her up after. My storage don't full. I want bring WhatsApp so that we will have a conversation on WhatsApp, but I think my storage don't full. Let me just see quickly what's in my storage here. So Sam Sumana say, you know, you know, can join the APC, them born inside APC, and in a APC from the time where them born in a APC to today, and in a APC tomorrow. This na in Sam Sumana they try for tell we for say not to today no more ide na APC. Them don't born on APC from the beginning. Well, just give me one chance. Let me see if I can remove some of this thing. Now just give me quick time. Let me just okay. So Waiting at the implication here, ladies and gentlemen. I want for love we discuss the implication of Sumana in Gowan PPRC. Waiting at the implication. How this therefore affects the APC party and why it matters. Very important for make we discuss that as APC people. And let me see here. And if we say, don't worry about that because at the end of the day, we think it will happen, nothing not going to happen. All right. I don't able for bringing WhatsApp. So let me give now the number for WhatsApp. All right, now the number that one okay. If when I want for call in and ask question or make comment, I will also try for put um the link. If you want for come in, let me put the link in the chat. So all right, if you want to be on the program, use the link below. Oh. Okay. So that is the link. If you want to be part of the program, use the link below. And if you want just want for call on WhatsApp, well, at the link that one in on WhatsApp, so you can also use them for join we, or you can just put your comment at the comment section of the platform where they watch we from. So we all know say this was going to be a problem. Anybody where they follow the trajectory where the APC leadership been a go, you know, say then they can drive the APC party to a very, very steep hill where probably we're able to make for make we able climb the hill. And as always, we they see far, we they always come and tell you, say, hey, calm down, let's work together. Let's try and find a way for make we able for figure out what thing they go on. But oh God, we brothers and sisters them at the APC party where the only thing we they know is about what did they say Kalbanti, the PPRC, the Political Party Registration Commission. This na in they regulate political parties, how they're supposed to behave and waiting at the things the way they expect from them. Why Sam Sumana go there? I believe say Sam Sumana go now the PPRC simply because he can't find out say the APC leadership not willing for solve internal problem. But we also get dispute committee where they get the mandate for make able for look at internal dispute and able for solve them dispute then they so that we're not go able for go wash we lean in Nado. But unfortunately, SSF don't try and say, we're not getting mandates for say anything or for do anything. And this it just confirmed what I've been trying to talk about saying the APC leadership, including the dispute committee, um, are controlled by some powerful hands where then they outside of the leadership, but they are the leaders. So still then they control the APC leadership. When a political party, a national political party like the APC, is being controlled by a single person, there is going to be a problem. And this is where we find it very difficult. The problem here is that um, if a single person in the most powerful person at any institution or even in the country, then the possibility say it go na the wrong side a very, very tremendous. And unfortunately, those we voted for not get the power for make they able put things, then just they take um then they take orders from above. And why them people are then they do this? Well, simply because um almost all the people that within now the APC leadership, they owe an Eskuruma gratitude. And when you owe somebody gratitude or whatever because of what he do for you, if you not somebody way no independently minded person, and you go end up for work for that person there for the rest of your life, because there is always going to be that bridge of influence between you and that person there. And this is what is going on between the leadership and Eskoroma and the other folks. Then way they are above the leadership and try for control them. Now, what's in the implication here? The implication here is if the PPRC call this case and can find out, say, there is going to be, I will predict the PPRC will not intervene in a way where it get for be drastic. They're not going for intervene in a way where it get for be drastic. Then go recommend. This is what is going to happen. The PPRC will look at the complaint where Sumana again, then they recommend. But when they recommend, the APC leadership no go take that recommendation there. And that's don't open the possibility for Sumana for going the courts, where get the authority for talk on the case and decide within the legal premises of the case. It's going to be a disaster, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a disaster. It's going to be a disaster not only for the leadership, it's going to be a disaster for the APC party. Because one of the things we probably get for happen when the courts get this case, depending who's whether the judge, maybe it could delay a little bit, or it put an injunction if very close to the lower level election, the delegate and other elections, then we very, very important. It go put an injunction for say, well, until this case is settled down, we want you to hold off on any activities within the APC party. This was what happened in 2022, 2021, 2022, not so. A lot of them be remember, right? We were on the verge of going to delegate conference for go pick we leaders them. Well, the first thing was for MEC will go approve the new constitution, the drafted constitution, where they put an injunction to all APC activities. So it was not only that conference na put local, but all other APC activities. This na inborn the creation of the ITGC. And when the ITGC come in, it caused another problem. There was a problem with that. And it ended up for create more division within the APC party than we expected. Because the same people we during the internet they were been the one powerful group of people, then on one side, the other powerful group of people, then on the other side. Now then they undermine the ITGC. When the ITGC come and meet and try for work out things, then we don't agree, say yes, now so we do. Then get for go report to them masters where the remote control there. If the masters not agree with waiting at the decision where the ITGC come, that group will come, don't can sign for say yes, now this we agree. Then they negate to a different thing, it causes we a lot of problem, a lot of problem, a lot of delay. And it distracts you to the extent that when we get with National Delegates Conference now and pick Dr. Samura as the flag bearer, there was not much time for make we able for heal and for make we able for reunite the party. And because of that, there was no strategy at all. This now one of the reasons then where we ended up the way we did today. So, and this is exactly the same trajectory where ADC they go on within the APC party. This is bad. No matter what's in the thing, the APC party, this leadership, no they learn. They know they learn from their mistakes, because if the leadership actually they learn, they know they repeat the same mistake 2 times or 3 times now. You know, and there are people with a double agent within the APC party, especially within the leadership of the APC party, because what are the CISO right now they go on, it tell me saying um there are people where no one for let the APC party can have power any longer. This is what I'm suspecting. And what then they do, they undermine the party itself, where then they lead. Because when you look at um, the chairman, Minkalu Mansare, you look at the deputy chairman, Yasane, you look at the secretary general, Lasana Dumbuya, you look at the PRO, or the publicity secretary, uh, Tunis, you look at the other members of the leadership. Now people their way get experience now politics. They really get experience. But why these people are still making the same mistake over and over? And to me, like I always they say, they not get control over their own leadership. Somebody who manifests itself or himself to then position here as the supreme being, or the supreme beings could be one or could be more, are actually destroying the APC party. Going to destroy the APC party. And this needs to stop. It needs to stop. Now, take that and compare that with the other problems we will get. Dr. Samura in problem. So right now, the APC party, they in a dilemma. Now, Dr. Samura in your group, they go around the country, they go and tell people there and say, Dr. Samura is going to be inaugurated, so let them not worry about 2028. Hold on, if I don't know if somebody is trying to call me through WhatsApp, but hold on, let me see. No, WhatsApp is still okay. Hold on. Just give me 1 minute. Somebody is calling me on WhatsApp. I don't know who is that. Hello? Hello? Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I don't know what happened with me. Hold on, just hold on. Can you call back? No problem. Can you just hang up and call back? All right. So within a situation wherein within a very, 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 very difficult situation in the APC party, and if we'll not be careful, damn. Okay, it's ringing now. Hello. Dr. Mankota, good evening, Pa. You know about the Gusha body. This is not for the talk. Hey, Fode, how are you? No, but Dr. Mankota, me what I want understand.
the whole executive will them get we nabi unless na nabi the leader and chairman, Payansana nabi secretary general, Minkaidu Masare nabi deputy. That particular executive, they not them issue letter to Sumana.
Yeah, now then issue the letter. Yeah, not true.
Okay. But the same executive, not really that, not really Ramfisha go dissolve na court.
Yes, not the same executive.
So what is some for doing? Let go na court, let go court go tell and say that executive illegal.
Okay.
Wrong. You know what? Listen, wait like a lot. I'm small. You know what I feel for understand? The party will let some go na court, let the court go tell and say if free for run from any other agent again, we then go come for saying that the party go appoint Sam.
Okay.
No, let's
up. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. You hear me? You hear me? Alright. I know the area again. Oh, you hear me? I know the area again at all. So all right. Well, I know the area again, and I don't know if you hear me, but hold on, let me see back if I can call you through my phone.
Yeah, doctor. Now the network. I don't know.
Yeah, I think say your network was bad. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Look, what are they say now? Now, other man in a corner the what? If the party can't say now, okay, Sam can inside. Other people that they take the party to court, we would delay the APC. But let Sam go na court, let court go tell and say, you okay, go team up. That the APC don't pull the head inside the other agents that would want go na court. But as he did also, if Sam no go court, he abide to the law of the APC, no problem. But if he say APC will accept him so without you no go court, he go seek for clarification. It could be another issue for APC.
Okay.
That's what they see.
All right. Thank you very much for that.
Yes.
I don't know if people that in the area because they use my phone now they use for make a call. So I hope say una the area. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Doctor, so now so them for do. Let the party allow them. Let go na court. Let court go tell us say man you okay for go. Mind you say this same man as who. Now go inside NRM there, Ibrahim Bundu there, Ahmed Sisi there. Then go inside NRM. Then go form that NRM. They shoot the party na court. That they will they put lock up. They don't understand. They hold on to the party now. They say they ask for reform. Now they don't reform the party. And in mind you said 1991 constitution where they make Nasara. They don't make up for one person. Neither for Pakaba or Panes or for either man contana for all.
Yeah, not true.
This law within this party, not for individual.
Yeah, for everybody. Yeah. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's have a dialogue. Let me ask you a question. So you want for make Sumana go na court, let the party the court go tell and say he qualify or not qualify, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now here is the danger. Waiting the party they claim he say that executive where you they talk about where give the letter to Sumana, then don't go nullify them. So anything we then do before they nullify them, in a whole, not to so CDI finish talk.
Yes.
Do you know that this same executive now inform a committee of 32 people for create the constitution, not to so the constitution where you get today, so we will get today, so not to so.
That whole executive, now you mean?
Yeah, that whole executive where they nullify. Not to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we argument or the executive argument is anything we then do before they go nullify them, not valid, then do you think the committee we then create for write the constitution is valid?
Yes, sir, because when they write the constitution before they get settled, they make the layer for petition. Anybody knows they get problem with the constitution, they write the petition.
No. even some Sumana, they call they're not nobody no petition that one day. So you know what to make with the talk so? Hold on. You know what to make with the talk so? It's the way or the ordinary motorman they see this, they see and like way they see and so like oh they don't nullify everything we then do null and void. In a legal system, if you say everything we then do before they nullify them in null and void, then number one, Sam Sumana in letter is null and void. The committee where them been created for write the constitution in null and void. If that committee they in null and void for create the constitution way it then create in null and void. If the constitution is null and void, then this executive now the current executive in null and void, and everybody will them they elect under this constitution in null and void. Now you have a domino effect, and now what think for happen? It's a destruction for the APC party. This is the destruction where a lot of ordinary people they don't understand. If you go with that, now the court of law for say anything where that executive do before they nullify them in null and void, I don't say what it then do after they nullify them, but anything we then do before them go nullify them in null and void, then my brother, we have a big problem now with party. I don't know if you understand. Go ahead.
I don't feel even that all executive now they been conduct a committee for write the constitution.
Yes, Naim.
Because I think the NRM they among that constitution.
No, NRM na part of the committee. Then they bring a lot of organization within the APC, but would that actually appoint from that committee they now Usman Fode Yansane as Secretary General? Wait and don't write the constitution. Then take this constitution. Ibrahim Sori, now been the chairman of the Constitutional Review Committee. Then take this constitution. I go and over to Usman Fode Yansane. Usman Fode Yansane. Then they modify the constitution, put certain clause then they. Now that one they cause the NRM then go na court where then go put an injunction na push local. So yes, indeed. Usman Yansane was the Secretary General. Now informed this constitution of 32 people, and now in actually then go give this constitution. Usman Fode Yansane now in take this constitution, it can go to NAC at that time. Then can go to NAC. NAC go review this constitution. They approve them. That was the time when they say, well, now let's go to put local and adopt this constitution. So you see the domino effects where sometimes we have to be very careful with the wish form. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, subject to understand. We don't talk because we don't get legal background.
Yeah.
But based on what you explain, we will see what will happen.
So me, what I want for make we do? What I want for make we do? Let them all go sit down. I was so mad with the dispute committee because the dispute committee didn't have this constitution. Then get the power for settle disputes. Why they form the dispute committee? For make waiting happen with the NRM and Alfred Peter Contem, will cause a lot of headache for the APC party legally and politically. For make it not repeat again. So now that make that dispute committee then give them power for settle disputes within the APC party. That one day. Yeah, go ahead.
Dr. Mankota. You know what the constitution, what them put the way it touch the people, it touch on my freedom at the party.
What do you mean?
That national delegate conference where them put it in for say anybody will expel before we take you at the delegate conference starts. Now they the whole issue. They look like Mohamed Bangura there, Tom Siller, them for them pull them, and then they hold them. This is a very simple something. If they give the authority to NAC, so well any issue car around the party, let NAC take charge instead of delegate conference. Very simple. But that law then go that clause. Now not the whole issue.
Well, that clause they know they not the 2022 constitution any longer. Well, it's still there, but now it gets a substitute where they give the power. If NAC no if the NDC not able for meet, then give the power to NAC.
Okay. Well, what's NAC the wait now? NAC for call limited
Me brother, me
Okay.
brother, me
Let them
brother.
about it.
There are people within
Yeah.
there are people within the APC party where they continue for destroy the APC party because of their selfishness. Now the same thing be happen with NRA. You understand? NRA, when after they don't write the constitution, well, before they write the constitution, NRA don't form, then say they are a pressure group for make sure say changes they happen at the APC party. Then we can put this constitutional review committee. They make this constitution. The constitution where then fall down to Usman Fode Asade. Usman Fode Asade go put certain clause then they for certain specifically for some people. Number one, you see that 5 years clause. I don't talk to a lot of the constitutional review committee members. That 5 years, then discuss how, but then say no, enough for Dede, because if you go put 5 years before you qualify, then there is going to be a problem now within the opposition. So the committee they then refused for put them. It was for the Yansane we go put that 5 year clause there on Ion. And I want for me. I don't know if he didn't alone or he didn't Europe.
No, I did Europe.
Okay, because 19 as alone number they see. I've been say, if you get chance, ask Ibrahim Sori. Now I've been the chairman of the constitution.
No, I get the constitution on my phone.
Yeah, but you don't know what happened. Now the text you get before the text come.
Okay.
Waiting happen. Now they tell you so. So ask
that's a secret. Not put that door. Left put not stand on. Left that side.
No. Well. There is no need again because at the end of the day, it don't need the constitution. But my own concern now is let we not insist for saying, well, anything where that all executive because they nullify them. So anything we then do anything then they in null and void. That argument is a very, very reckless argument, and especially if it is coming from the highest members of we party, we not the executive. CDR Tunis goes to on a public radio. He say, well, when I know say them not nullify that one day. I don't know if he been know the implication of what he been they talk. Now that public radio do. Because if you say they don't nullify anything I wouldn't do they null and void, then you have a problem. Number one, the executive is null and void. There's going to be a big problem. So we are between the rock and the stone. I don't know how we get for settle this. Go ahead, like you the last word before
No, thank you, because the police in the CDR to this now one platform na Samuel Wise Bangura.
Okay.
Sounds man in Bobo in PR or the NEPA talk there the list is na two phone at the use.
Okay. All right, no problem. Thank you so much. All right, so this is the debate we'll get right under the APC party. A lot of people they don't understand the implication of some of them utterances then they by we big brother when the PRO CDR Tunis and even the deputy PRO. This is now a very, very big problem. Now a big problem because at the end of the day, if this is going to happen, then what do we get for do? What do we get for do? Would they go say everything? Would they go na court? Now the argument would they go put na court for saying everything where that executive did do na null and void. Now that one day, then within a very big problem. Within a very, very big problem. Sometimes hatred na something. I think say Timini na then get the best description of hatred. You know what? I know how Timini man called hate. He say bengane, and bengane. Bengane means say you hate yourself. You know. So now some of them think then they there are so many arguments where the APC executive if they really want for disqualify Sam Sumana, there are so many arguments where then they put up there. But the worst argument is that executive they null and void. That is going to be a big problem. It's going to be a big problem for the APC party. And if we'll not be careful, we are going to be in another mess like what happened previously. So if you want to call the number is 480 That's not the number. If you call that number there, if you want for talk like within one person being talk, or you can join um the group. I don't give you now the link, or you can just put your comment at the comment section of the platform where they watch we from. I don't see some comments that don't come in. When I continue for put on a comment, with the broadcasting four, yeah, four platform, YouTube, Facebook, Caster, and we website. So YouTube and Facebook and Caster, you can put your comments. But you're not going to be able to put your comments now. Um, we website because it's view only. All right, now okay. Well, when I continue for put on a comment, I dey read the comment. I dey see very very interesting comments they come in. I dey read them comment and they will just continue for put on a comment. Now that is the problem. This is the biggest problem right now. Who gets now the APC party? Are we going to make the delegates then go decide for some Sumana in qualification as a flag bearer, or we want um for make the leadership decide? Well, this now something we get for take a lot of time. We get for continue for debates this, but time is running out. Now, Samsung don't go now the PPRC. I can tell you the PPRC they get the power, but not like a legal power for make them stop anything. No, they don't. They only recommend. Then they try for regulate. I may be wrong. A lot of people they win legal experts will know more about the formation of the PPRC and what's in their own mandates. But as far as I know, nah, the people they were supposed for regulate. I think then get the mandates for stop elections. Yeah, but I don't think say they get the mandates for decide whether qualify, whether not qualify. I don't think say they get the mandates there. I may be wrong. Okay. Now, my own opinion, as I when I already don't know, when I allow the guy for make it go wrong, let other person come for going to court bar. Let us see. Let other person come for going to court and say this man not qualify. Then now in a very simple court case, but the most scary case now when Sumana go with the evidence we get in hand and with the arguments that they see from we own leaders them. Now, when I put on a comment at the comment section, then I dey come to another very, 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 very problematic issue within the APC party. I don't know what thing they go on with the APC party. If people like say Fatima Bio don't so away. Fatima Bio be don't talk say they say APC go always dey pan hala hala. Maybe don't care we go to then Gambia and Moriman them. from one problem to another. Now, Dr. Samora Kamara with the electoral justice. This is actually eating up the APC party. The problem where I get with the persistent and insistent pushing of this useless and idle electoral justice is that the society in which we live, I'm talking about Sierra Leone, now a society where they're not so well equipped with information. Most of them then they rely on other people for give them information, and sometimes when they get the information and they're not able to sit down and okay, somebody is calling. Oh, let me go back. Okay, I did call him back. I did call you back. Okay. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Dr. Marcus. How are you?
Not bad, boo. How you do, Abdul?
Good. Now the correct number is for calling.
Oh yeah. You are on the program. You are live, so go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity. Yes. So the point when we get, you just shortly before I make my call, if I understand you, say if APC allow, let me say APC, if the situation, the constitution, or whatever are the rules within the party allow some Sumana for contest for the delegates conference for the flag bearership, people then come out go to court say you not qualify, which is a possibility, definitely. Just like it possible say some Sumana can go to court if you not feel satisfied. Which you say that one they would be less of a burden on the party compared to some Sumana going to court.
Yeah, definitely. It's not even too much of a threat as far as I know. It's not too much of a threat at all. And the evidence to that is read Sam Sumana in letter way Yasane issue out to Ram for reinstatement. If you read that letter there, I don't know if I get the letter now. Yeah, I'll go try find the letter again. Okay, if you read the letter, it make that letter there now. It make the executive right now don't change the tone. Remember before, they talk, then they insist on the constitution, the new constitution, not to so the 5 years, not to so. Now that one day, they insist. If you notice now, they insist on that too much because probably the legal people that then don't tell them say, hey, if you go with this, Sam Sumana go able for succeed. If we're not gonna court, because the letter where they write, where they reinstate Sam Sumana, is very, very clear. Sam Sumana was already reinstated. All what it need no more now for make approval. Okay. Endorsement, in fact, my endorsement, I didn't put endorsement from the NDC. You understand? So they realize that letter is against the APC leadership. So now that make now then they talk to him anything where their old executive been do because they don't go to court, they don't go nullify that executive deal. So anything where they do, it null and void. So you see the catch now, eh? So if indeed that letter there, now in the predicate, somebody go say Sam Sumana no qualify. Well, now based on the letter, that letter there, now then get for go argue. Now in the person get for go argue it, and now in Sam Sumana it get for go defend with. So you see, but if we go now court to say, oh, nullified anything way that executive they then we just the open wounds where we not go able to heal before time. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, when you say so, three things I gather from there. One, in terms of the nullification, I think waiting, let me talk about the nullification and my own general understanding. Not to like APC just they insist say everything prior is null and void. I think the judge then when Fisher Naingi all the orders where the current executive take for which up to that constitution. And if Naingi that order, anything after they reach to that constitution will become gazetted. We go through Pprc and like somebody rightly say it was published. Therefore, people petitioned, good number of them, and those petitions were taken into consideration, ratifications made. It was also published for petition, at which point it go through the period and then gazette. So waiting at the understanding is prior to this court order from the judge, up to the point when I set up this constitution, when I in everybody they had to now, everything was null and void. That not necessarily mean that the party in your position, but this came from a court order. I might be wrong, but that is my general understanding. But that aside, right? The 5 years thing, I know, yeah, well, I don't know the people and we know they focus on that now, but up to as recent as the last few days, I listened to CDI Tunis and the Secretary General. Yeah, both of them, they mentioned still that as an important factor. In fact, people in the way they feel say 5 years, even small, it will be 10 years. So this is not, it's not for all positions, but the position specifically for the national leadership, when the flag bearer, where if you succeed, you will be the president. Now that the 5 years they go for, different from other executive position. Again, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But the letter where you make reference to, more importantly, where you say this, then Secretary General be right, and then grant Sumana a membership again, correct?
Yeah.
But my understanding, I don't know, now when you know send the letter, I said they try to look for, I get a lot of things they were screenshot, maybe I will find them later. My understanding, there is a clause there where say, yes, he was definitely granted a membership, but the then Secretary General clearly stated there that was pending. So it is subject to an approval at an NDC meeting.
Yeah.
Which has not happened after that. So basically, if you compare that now to the 5 years period, they are talking about 2026. This letter will be presented to this body, where now then get to go ahead and say, okay, we don't get an approval, then we reinstate this guy.
Okay.
But if you compare all that period to this matching up to 2026, it still wants to be 5 years. So it's inside the 5 years thing, and the 5 years thing, yes, you might rightly say, now people initially developed the idea, but based on the order from the court, when I go develop something like this, you have to do with membership again. 5 years mark is not part of membership, a specific category of membership. So if we go through that court process and up to again, then gazette them, nobody no end up to petition them. This the most important thing from the Sumana end. Gentlemen were like so much, but here is the point, right? Part of the requirements was a petition for any Sierra Leonean. This is not just APC member. APC is a national institution. It's not about APC. They look at the country as a whole, right?
Yeah.
Me get right today for go join any party one. That's what I say. Every Sierra Leonean get right. So for that reason, in my own opinion, it's supposed to be something really in line with the national interest.
The national constitution.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was never part of the team through petitions upon petitions. My question is
petition for what? Petition for what?
For when they published this 2020 petition before, prior to the Gazette.
Yeah.
It was there for every Sierra Leonean to petition any aspect of it would have feel saying all right.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
You are right.
And was Sumana aware that this publication was made? Was he not interested? Or was this particular clause not an interest to him at the time? For what reason? Do we have an idea about it?
Okay.
This is my question.
Okay. Well, let me.
My question. If at the time Sumana will say this 5 years they affect him, he wouldn't be one of those people with a petitioner like anybody else did. But he never did. Only now on that particular clause, they take the party to Pprc and threaten to take them to court. Why not petition this even before the constitution gets to this point where it today? This is my first.
But do you know what to make Sumana take the what they call now Pprc? You get the document?
No, the actual reason why I don't get the document, but when I listen to some of the statements that we make, it might not be detailed because it makes statements as a summary of detailed information, right?
Yeah.
So, but the 5 year thing, one of the principal reasons we likely would deny them in qualification. It's not about membership here anymore.
Yeah.
The fact was now one thing we likely would deny them in qualification for even contest the flag bearer. Now next year delegates conference.
That's true. That's true.
That's not the actual thing. It's not about Sumana is not fighting for membership.
Oh yeah. Well. Let me decompile most of the things that you say. Maybe if I remember, the first thing, the letter. Okay. The letter, yes, it puts pending endorsement or approval from NDC. Okay. The letter talks then don't lift in expulsion. Words matter in a legal in a legal way. Then don't lift in expulsion. Okay. If they expel you, then say we don't lift you. You hear me? Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Now that make us say that letter now in the predicate if Sumana get for succeed in a court or not. The letter say then don't lift in expulsion and then don't reinstate them pending NDC. Not to show the letter say it say pending NDC approval or something like that. Now,
well, what's I want to get clear from you, doctor? Like we make that statement. What's in the letter specifically say? They don't lift in the lifting of in expulsion is not a problem here. They don't lift in expulsion.
When you lift somebody, when you lift somebody in expulsion, what does that mean? That's not the.
When you lift somebody in expulsion,
like
it can come in two folds. It can come in two folds. Once we expel you, Dr. Mankota, for example, we expel you in our organization, you are no longer a member of that organization.
Yeah.
But if you come, we lift you expulsion.
At the time for look at the letter.
Folds. And I will give specific example where I say so. It come in two folds.
Yeah.
Either therefore be on the basis of readmission or on the basis of reinstatement.
Okay.
And I'll give you an example. I'll travel one time Africa. One of the job where I get, I don't work up to 5 years, right? But when I travel come, time catch me for submit the necessary paperwork, you know now it's trouble now. But when I come, guess what? Because of me record on the job, I was re-employed. But that means employee category benefits.
Yeah, but no, if you come with that, then because I know you work for the state.
I know they say.
You work.
I know they say exactly at the same thing. I point out the point why those two possibilities can both be right. It depends now on the NDC at the end of the day.
Okay.
So Sumana was definitely granted membership again, and he was his expulsion was lifted. But I wish I get the letter. Now, on what basis? Of course, the letter say your expulsion was lifted and you have been readmitted.
Reinstated. All right, let me. The letter say reinstated. They not say readmitted. Readmitted. Now the last letter now we last Dumbuya right now they put readmitted. Last Dumbuya now lawyer. He no say he very well no say if he put readmitted that means it's a different meaning or it gets some kind of connotations, you understand? But the letter, now the time for look so, I don't know who I put again. Now they look na me folders them. Anyway, but let we go no more. So the letter was reinstated because if you read the letter where Sumana writes to NAC, it specifically say a one for making them reinstate them from in previous status. Okay, okay. Hold on. I think I get them. Hold on. Let me read it.
Letters, one from Yansane, one from Lansana.
Yeah, now two letters. All right. This is Chief Alhaji Sumana, Yamandu Lodge, First Sumana Drive, IMAT, Regent Road, Freetown. Dear sir, request for reinstatement. You hear it now? Request for reinstatement. It says, I am writing on the instructions of the National Advisory Committee, NAC, of the APC to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated the 7th January 2020, requesting your reinstatement into the APC party. Okay? Hold on, let me. To the APC party, your request for you to be restored to your previous status as a member of the APC can only be finalized by the same body, the one way they talk about. So Sam Sumana was Naina the flag bearer, and also Naina the vice president, right? Before the explorer, and also. Now, during a meeting on the 8th September 2020, the National Advisory Committee, the second highest body of the party, discussed your request and has favorably considered it. I wish to convey to you that NAG has unanimously, without any objection or abstention, voted and has accepted to pardon you. Your expulsion has been lifted and your request to be reinstated as a member of the APC accepted to be endorsed by the National Delegates Conference as provided in Article 8 of the December 5th, 1995 APC Constitution. So you see the letter, right?
Yeah. So you said to be endorsed by NAG.
Yeah. To be endorsed by NAG, but then say restored. Past tense.
Yeah.
Okay.
What my question now to that? I don't get that point here. That is very clear now. So
okay, it's clear. Okay, no, it's clear, right? So this letter, now in Sam Sumana, the old for the longevity. Okay. Now this letter, Sam Sumana, they capitalize on for in your longevity, whose same way it actually come back. Is it the time when they give this letter, as it's clearly say, he has been restored? And if this is the case,
what year is that?
This is 2020.
Okay.
2020 and 2020 to 2025. Now 5 years, and the flag bearer delegates, National Delegates Conference, at 2026. So you see the point now where they try to nullify this letter. Now that make them say anything where Yasania in your executive put in null and void.
Okay, I don't get your point. So
okay.
In other words, by the understanding of that letter, it was not qualified for the 2022 Delegates Conference.
Exactly. It not qualified. Yeah. No. Hold on. No, hold on. The 2022 National Delegates Conference was not based on. Oh yeah, I think that this constitution, right? Yeah, now the current constitution, because them. No. I think the
previous one. Yeah.
Now the previous constitution, not also 1995 constitution.
Correct.
Yeah. So if indeed his statement was based on the 1995 constitution, he should be even qualified for the 2023 election, 2022 flag bearer race, because now kind of retroactive. You understand? If the constitution come, they go back. They go back and try for go relegate something where it don't happen. And it didn't now the 2022 constitution for him. Anything where that constitution don't do, is valid as well. Then moving forward, we use the current constitution. It didn't now with 2022 constitution. It did it, that clause there. So you see why then they try for undermine this letter. And the only way they undermine this letter is if they use the courts, which now a very, very clever way, because the courts actually nullify that executive. But the problem with that is, now if you say anything where they don't do a null and void, well, that's going to be a problem for the APC party, including themselves. Go ahead.
Okay, so the thing I want to talk, all based on what you read from that letter, yeah, definitely the man should be qualified. But I just want to make specific reference to a specific clause in that letter that we read.
Okay.
After the expulsion been lifted, he was being reinstated. Yeah, if I get you, there is a clause there that says to be
pending
endorsed by NDC.
Yeah,
right?
pending endorsement. Okay. So the danger here is, I understand what side they go. The danger here is a lot of people then they use the grammar for confused people. Endorsement is just a confirmation of waiting already don't happen. When you look at the word, the definition of endorsement, it not necessarily affects waiting don't happen. Now, just like say, yes, I confirm what you don't do. Okay. So this is where the problem is going to happen. Go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off.
No problem. But what would that be? What difference would that make from a situation where, say, for example, the president make an appointment and the letter clearly states pending pending Parliament's approval. So would that mean for the latter point, if somebody, even though the president don't appoint you, they don't write you fine letter, you go to Parliament votes against you, then deny you, they don't approve you. Would you still have that position?
No,
so
but
if some Sumana go on a delegate conference gets an option for endorser or not endorser, that's an equation to you now. Do they have that option?
Now a very good question. Yes, then get the option for deny them for say we not agree. And when you deny now for say you not agree, then now you will now go to the next level, waiting the constitution say. Because you get to understand, say, we are not doing things out of isolation, not so. We are guided by a book. You understand? Number one, the Constitution, the 1995 Constitution talks saying if they expel you, you get 30 days for appeal. And when you appeal, then suppose for listening to your appeal, not so? Yeah. If you're not listening to your appeal, then it means your appeal still stands. And some Sumana, the expeller, within 20 days, he appeal. They're not ever listening to an appeal at all. So you see, Usai at the talk same, the things that what they do, especially when it comes to politics, you know, they in isolation. In the example what you give for the president and the parliament, that's not a clause way actually embedded into the power of the president. The question, if I want to flip the question, what happened if the president appoints somebody, then parliament approve that person there, then the president fire that person there, the president get the power for go to parliament again and say now we're on approval. You see the irony? Because not to the presidents no more. If he they bring say okay, well, parliament's get for approval, that's not just a process, you understand? Now a process. That's correct. It's not the constitution. But what happened if the president fire him? Does the president get for go back in the parliament and say, I don't fire this guy also on approval? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. So that's not the thing. Now I think the other point where you bring therefore do with moving forward the endorsement, the constitution. Well, if you go thief money, this money, where you go thief farm, you bring and come, everybody say this money not thief, you thief farm, you understand? Or let me give you a better example. You go do illegal thing, where you go do so. Something where they against the law, you go do them. Then this thing, now, because this thing where you don't go do, where it been did at the previous time you do them, so now it's a new era. Do you have still the obligation for say what you do you wrong? What are the try for talk? Now, the fact that the executive is null and void, and everything we then do, it not count. That is prior to the nullification. Okay, it not count at all prior to the nullification. If now this argument would they put for say, well, anything we do prior to the nullification is a null and void. I feel say that's not something where this executive not for being even go, because then go say after the courts don't can nullify them. Anything what you do now in null and void. But if you say prior, then you go beyond until 2016. 2016. Because after 2000, I think after 2016, there was no election. There was no election at all for the APC party. When would they say would they elect people them now appoint them, they just appoint no more. Now if the court go say, well, when our time done, so anything we wanna do null and void. Even in fact, the court not even say anything we wanna do prior to that is null and void. No, the Justice Fisher not say so. All waiting Justice Fisher say, he say your time is done, and I agree with the complainants for say yes, when our time done. So when I need for vacate, when our position. This was why then dissolve that executive day, then form the ITGC. But if the APC party say anything we then do prior to the nullification is null and void, which now a clever way, but very, very dangerous. Go ahead before I let you go.
Yeah. So my final point where I make, when I look at this whole thing, definitely anybody who is if some Sumana, any action some Sumana take, no go affect APC, the person ignorance of the reality. Every action, whether not to Pprc, whether subsequently decide to go to court, it can affect the APC big time. And how it affect the APC, no matter how strong you be as a party, if you would go into an election in a very unstable manner, you tend to lose a lot of advantages. Even the fact, say, we even get the energy, go in the position to monitor wrongdoings from the other side. That in itself is a disadvantage. Yeah. So when I look at the whole thing, nobody will come out as a winner on this thing, because at the end of the day, we think that will happen no more. Some Sumana are quite close to election. This is not my own prediction. They will come again and talk, and they will join. They will join another party. Well, I know the talk of the ruling party, in fact. Because we historically don't prove fruitless in the politics. That's alone. And that in itself, now I know that we will help the APC.
The APC party.
No matter what, to get APC, we get to go with some Sumana. So when I look at this whole thing, I consider the fact, say, some Sumana, again, personally, not somebody who I don't have any issue with them. There is no issue, honestly, where I get with them. Me on best advice, or the way me to look at things, my advice might not be even necessary to her. But when you consider the fact, say, the PPRC, the courts, and they crying down for crying them for crying sake, but I'm just being realistic.
Yeah.
Then advantage now to the ruling government.
Exactly. I agree with you. 100%.
There is nothing that will come out of this thing we would be of advantage to APC. Anything we would delay APC at the time when the current government they prepare themselves to put things in place. I mean, some people naturally just get tired. Say, you know what? They are not organizing, get internal problem, because this current government contributes a lot into the destabilization of APC in the past.
Yeah.
So now that let's say APC they grow from that level, then they look for the weakest link for each day back.
I agree.
Then become more further destabilized.
I agree with you.
Then disunite. So at the end of the day, we can have power. When we look at this, I'm Sumana again as somebody we really wish for lead the APC one day, no matter what. Is see having people around that we go advise of these two situations. You take some of these actions now. I'm telling me, you go understand. Say, yes, apart from the fact that you're right, you get reason for take some of the actions. Yes, you go to the court, but a lot of people now the party and at the concept will need to look at with that lens where me and you look at us right now.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
See, is it going to be an advantage to a political? Or is this something we get to affect them? Yes, the APC will be affected badly. But you as an individual, you definitely get a political future. And no third force, not in the time, I see any reason say a third force get to come or either keep SLPP or APC. That's why I don't have any issue with anybody within SLPP, because when see me the create, let SLPP get the right person to rule the country. Because these are the two parties we go for the leader. The one I don't see, and they wish a third formidable force will come because you don't have to say from 1961 we get just these two parties. We need some kind of change. Let me see how things they go. But the reality is, I don't see the possibility of that happening in my own lifetime.
Yeah.
If that is the case, my biggest prayer, my best prayer now for ensure say whether or not APC person be let the right person for the country succeed.
Amen. 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 Amen.
The president, now get the president gold, now demigod na the country. We know this. Even the parliament, so they make sure that the president is responsible for state manage them. The security forces. We see this man na the ACSL they talk say, what we don't know what they do, we left and get the security. This security are appointed by you. I mean, you and your leadership. Now, I appoint them, I put you down at the put today, police in which one they tell them, I say, go shoot Tienda, then go shoot today. When I say, hey, when I no go shoot Tienda, when I no go shoot Tienda. But when I tell them, say, if people then protest from A, when I shoot them. If they protest from N, when I not shoot them. I mean, it's all about that. So you telling us that, I'm always being realistic. I understand exactly who say you go for, you go towards.
Yeah.
So if Sumana look at all of these, my own genuine advice to her as a senior colleague, as an uncle, let you weigh these two things and make sure you take the right decision.
Thank you.
PRC now, if it's me, if it's left with me, let it just meet the party. Let it gain some of my admiration. The younger generation coming up, let it left my mind say Sumana was one person we stand, a swallow in advantage, and take and say, this didn't just time with them today in this country. Before it is no kind of power again, me, I told, and I say this is good for him, this is what he has to do. And they say, if not me, which I do. And they go back to the party and tell them, say, okay, I don't come. I don't say, all what I don't do, so I don't go qualify for now. Whosoever they qualify, they can't work with that. They can't begin building me on. If we don't rebuild me for the next one. And he is of that age. That's not me on advantage. And then they say, I think, going down for withdraw for this and laying supporters and all and that. But that is the way they look at them. For the party, any other action will be of advantage to the party. Thank you very much, Dr. Mankosara.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, people like so we want now the APC party for look at things in a more realistic way. So thank you so much. All right. Let's move on. Let's start now with the comments. I don't get a lot of comments. I don't know if I'm able to read all, but I will try my level best. Let me start with before I do that, I just see one of my commentators when let me bring it. Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Well, I just see you pop up. So what's up?
Yeah.
You able to follow the conversation? Because I
know I mean follow in and out. Naomi can been go off. Yeah, because I mean they cough and other things them. So Naomi can say, but don't rest small. I say, okay, may I come in?
You okay? You okay?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right. So let me give you 5 minutes before we go to the comments for make you say something. 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah. So who said what make her come in? Ask me a question.
Well, now two topics we talk about. We'll talk about Sumana. I start for talk about Samura, because Samura issue again are very, very, very bad things for the APC. But we focus more on Sumana. So take Sumana issue.
All right. Well, first of all, let me say good afternoon, good evening, viewers, and thank you, Dr. Mankota, for bringing me in. For Pastor Samura or Dr. Samura, I just want to say it's still very ambiguous, but we pray for the best that the country go treat them nicely. And
Samura or Sumana?
Well, Samura.
Oh, Samura, okay.
Yeah, both cases are very ambiguous. You know?
They're all na S.
Yeah, yes. So, Mark will pray for peace for prevail and make wisdom come to the APC party, so that they go able to cement the differences there and move forward.
Amen.
Amen. And for the former vice president, we now the former vice president, we now only so they forget the pine himself.
Sam
Sumana. Sam Sumana, yes. I they really sympathize with the situation very much, and the cases then then they levy against them, then they injure on the internal constitution of the APC, and also but what's he making say? I can always say Pekin a Pekin, they throw away no bad bush, not they for throw away bad Pekin in case if that is the case.
Yeah.
And if something don't happen like a mistake, let's take for example Musa Tombo, the best player in a salon.
That's what they tell you.
Yes,
Okay.
because he's not been the best scorer.
Okay.
He don't go whether they do they not do any side way you go, they adjust to the climate, he can left, he come back. But that don't mean we don't left the Leon Stars, he go, we come back, they say, but this might be not left with trade. More not put on the Leon Stars back. More put on a bench. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then go bring and come because they know say he gets a part for play. And sometimes make them pity the man. The man at one time boost the party morale, till them come into power. All right. Well, if they still say they want to penalize them, it left to them. But are they genuine? Because if you look at in the past, even the opposition parties, you been get Boku people that will go in and out. Some then they come at the APC, then go back, then go in and out. I've been down, they've been there happen. I don't really understand, but it been they happen. And most of them, in fact, them big guns them, then they join at the APC where they can they pass where they at the SLPP. But when they come on back, then they go. And I'm not gonna be surprised maybe sometime that other political maverick when possibly like Mr. Khan. Sometimes if APC come back just now, sometimes go come back like APC. Although you say they don't go under, everybody they look for their own benefits and other things. So I hope say then go look into that. And if they say power, they know they accept time for Meki to contest. I read the last speaker for say Meki Bia. Sam Sumana is not so old to that extent. No, yes, he don't go to age, of course.
Yeah, on the phone. Yeah, right now, like where would you show?
Yeah. Meki Bia, he come to the party and make it stay with the party and make you work genuinely with the party. I wish anybody will be for come.
Doctor, I get somebody on the line, so hold on. I just get somebody when Brahma Michael Toure, when in the leader of the Psalm 28 movement. Is in and I'm the chief of staff for Psalm 28 movement. Mr. BMT, thank you very much for coming the program.
BMT we been dinner out with.
Nine.
Tell her do for me.
Okay. BMT, you hear me?
Yes, I hear you clear.
Yeah, so thank you very much for coming the program. So we've been discuss about some issue. I know say you've been on the other programs them, so I just want for steal some of your time. Because this is very important. What's the objective behind one for going to PPRC, number two for the press conference, which is objective?
Well, actually, the APC party constitution make them very clear. Say if they go outside with any matter where they torment you inside the APC, if you don't make sure say you exhaust all the organs then within the APC itself before you take your case outside. And so, and that we did for all of these years, we don't deal with all the internal organs from the Elders Council, go to the veterans, go to the party, NAC itself, take on to the grievance and disciplinary and grievance handling committee of the committee where they look into any grievances where anybody gets against either somebody else at the party or against the party itself. We case Chief Sumana. I say we, I mean Chief Sumana bring a matter to the disciplinary and grievance handling committee of the party for say, I don't utilize all the other organs them, the Elders Council, don't hold meeting with me, then don't suggest to una and get a position, say, Leona bring me unconditionally, it not happen. Now the NAC meet after the Elders Council report to them, say that this then are we on findings and this are we on recommendation. The NAC meets, they invite me, I don't can they, I present the case. At the end of the day, the chairman, Honorable Minkailu Mansare, promised say he will draw 3 people from me, Chief Sumana, and 3 people from the party for organize a press conference for can communicate to the world how Sumana is returning back to the APC unconditionally. That not happen still. So now I bring the case to una, the last stop when I disciplinary and grievance handling committee. For Leona can look into the matter. You get me?
Yeah, we get you clearly, yeah.
Okay, fine. So at the end of the day, we spend 3 weeks with them, back and forth. They come and go. Certain time they can't. In the law, the national secretary, they say available. All that kind of thing. They disrespectfully to a former vice president, somebody na a higher stakeholder in the party will be all that one day, all that humiliation and embarrassment pay. See, after the 3 weeks, only for Leo go day, and they go tell me say they no get jurisdiction for resolve the matter. Basically, it's like telling us you can take your matter anywhere else you want to take it because we cannot resolve it in-house. They say because it gets some legal ramifications we get to do with the court system, the legal mandate. But it did in Article 60E of the Constitution, we say the disciplinary and grievance handling committee get the first jurisdictionary powers or authority for look into matters them we get for do with grievance and complaints we postpone in the bring na the party against anybody. And we complain against the National Secretary General for put 2023 dates na Chief Sumana in card as membership start dates. So because of that, now that's what you see. I don't say I'm not able to cut the case. It means that the last time we will actually do anything with the party, now the last organ. So therefore, we will take a matter. Now PPRC, because now the only other step before you go any other side, PPRC now the name for mediate and for regulate political parties. So now we take Umata day. So when we take Umata to the PPRC, we need to communicate that to the world, let the world know what you don't do so far before we finally come to the PPRC. Now we could do the press conference. We invite people and all the bodies that we invite for tell us say, now A, B, C, and D we don't do, and now we end up in a PPRC because APC they said not able to solve the problem in-house.
So after una press conference, una get any kind of a call from the party leadership?
No, more or less from the spokesperson them, and including the National Secretary, now some kind of an attitude of arrogance and defiance and reluctance, basically. Now they hear it from them. They try to defend the undefendable, basically. But it is not for us to say whether what they're saying is right or wrong. Now, we don't take a matter to the PPRC. Let them go tell we who that right and who that wrong. And then thereafter, we will know what to do next. So now, and therefore, whatever they're saying now, we will only go and set the record straight in terms of some of the mission when they carry out. Say, Sumana people, let me don't challenge this constitution before. No, Sumana as an individual, not ever challenge any part of that constitution until now. And so the argument say, because they don't get the constitution, so therefore it don't pass, nobody will challenge it. No, that same way, we still get the law inside. And to now, from 1991, they make the constitution say dual citizen system, not for become members of parliament. Then we don't go to parliament until in 2018 where lawyer Gabi don't blow the whistle. Say, hey, this lawyer is there. He always done there inside who books them. Before they begin put people in a parliament, so we know they refuse to give symbols to people when I do a citizens them. So just because a law had not been challenged before, no means say that law is still good. So if somebody challenging it now, it means now the person get the opportunity or one for challenge them. So that's where we are. The National Constitution says you get 4 things before you qualify for be president in this country, for run for presidency. You get for be a citizen of Sierra Leone, you get for belong to a political party, you get for be 40 years and over, and then you for be qualified for be a member of parliament. Period. There's nothing more. You know, say for be don't be 5 years as ministers on side before you qualify. You know, if a constitution can say if I don't do 5 years now, the party for there you qualify for run for flag bearer, then that's the in contravention of the 1991 constitution. That's what we're challenging. One of the things they all the challenge.
So
you know,
yeah, so
then, yes.
So what are the implication of this? Because I believe say if the PPRC, I don't know if the PPRC get the mandates for force the APC for do anything, then we'll recommend. If the PPRC recommend, then there is no revision or reverse from the actions of the leadership. What's in the next step? Who I get for take?
Well, the only other step, Doc, after the PPRC would be to go to a court, to Supreme Court, because now the last side way. Now then they interpret constitution. Now they're able to tell you, say, no, according to the laws of the land, they do A, B, and C. So now they will go. And then they will make some make and clear, say, he will stop at nothing for ensure that he protects the constitution of this country. He protects the rights of this country. He makes sure that they don't discriminate against anybody in this country again. And that is what he's bent on doing.
So there's another argument with the APC leadership right now. I feel saying a very destructive argument about the nullification of the executive way being given at the letter. What's in our own counter arguments into that?
Doc, that the most dangerous line of argument where they go take, way worrisome. To me, as possibly born inside the APC. For some of them, when they go out and talk to, nothing that they will come yesterday in the APC. But for you, we're rooted in the APC, we get the APC at heart, you would be very scared at this time as to that argument they will go take so. Then say, from the National Secretary General, a lawyer of over 25 years of practice, is from Justice Adrian Fisher on the matter between the APC and Alfred Peter Conte. The judge don't say anything where the executive do from 2017 to 2022 illegal, because that very executive they be illegal, and therefore all the actions they're null and void. And therefore the letter where that very executive they been given to Chief Sumana in 2020 in a whole water in all and void, because the judge don't say in all and void. Very dangerous. They forget or then deliberately pretend like say they don't know say now the same executive doc. We give Dr. Samuel Kamara, for example, membership in 2017 and make a flag bearer in 2018. No offense intended. Back in 2023. So una fill in an illegal presidential candidate because the executive will put them the illegal according to lawyer Lansan Adumbuya. He quotes a ruling from the judge. Leo Lefty. The members of parliament where Unagi symbol in 2018, where still did it, some of them still did it. They're illegal then, according to you, Lansan Adumbuya, because the executive or they say so they're not legal, and they've been given symbol. The mayors, the chair president, the councillors, they're all illegal because they're the same executive given symbol. Above and beyond, Doc, the constitution who na the court so now the same executive now put together the constitutional review committee, so they are illegal. The committee they put together illegal, and the document will come out of that committee there is equally illegal. So whose document on the court for disqualify anybody? This is where we are. So you cannot pick and choose the things in the way you want for say they're illegal. Go start China first. No can focus on something and let out the no more. Not saying one grain illegal law. Because all of the other issues that how you see them, are they legal or not?
Yeah,
that is where we are.
Yeah, that's
a very serious problem.
That's not a very, very, very dangerous part. And that one, the more maybe the concern for say, Doctor, you get any question for BMT?
No, another question, but I just want for buttress to some of the things way he talk, and there'll be one jump into where he come inside. Hi, Comrade BMT, how are you? This is now Dr. Kamara.
Doc.
Yeah, so I'm more mono for we brother Shaman. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. And anyway, what's here are they try for bring we get for use common sense. Precedents that don't happen. Peter Conte we bring a issue. Then this other one, two wrongs will never make a right. And also the people that way they come na the party we not be I don't want to say belong there, but they were not grounded members of the APC. You find out to say it is still play right now. I know we call them opportunists, but there seems to be a trend of opportunism where in fact now they affect even Dr. Samura. You find out to say people them way they na the party way grounded, they get ready for go for things them way they bring benefit to the party. But other people there, where they don't find out for say now is an opportunity to be there. Even though they know say if this one, I know will say na oversight we can bring them because na internal matter. Then before easily yield, just like Deborah and Sarah. That one we get the picking, we die, they say una left farm, give that one day. There are so many examples where they can do. Bringing Sam Sumana no means say you've already brought him to be a president in the country. When I give him just that chance, and don't forget, he carries a weight in your own area, which I come out in region. So if I can bring somebody, give him the fair chance, you know.
Correct.
And if you're not afraid, say they can beat, okay, make a beat. If you ain't go make APC beat and una go back to power, so why don't you do it?
All right,
But when they say the truth, for say this man he get a majority, it can be something like the Ohio state, a swing state. It don't show that. It don't happen. Why would I not go bring him? Give him a fair chance. It can be so when I bring him, if them beat him at the convention now, he go gladly say, oh yes, I belong to this. He go talk to him people there. Say, when I'm all come, I support this is my party.
All right, Doctor, thank you very much. BMT, before I let you go, one of the concerns where a lot of people then they come up with, especially when they know they talk publicly, but this now one of the main concern is where Sam Sumana come, if he got help him, he win the flag bearer and he become president, then most of the people they wait fair time, then get for go out of the APC and they get for kind revenge. Can you say something about this?
Well, let me give you just a few examples. Leonard Balogun Kuroma, Kermo Kaba, for example, Diana Konomani, all of them people have been play a pivotal role in that process. They for bring a case against them, we make them expel them from the party. But it will surprise you for no say, all of these people that I've mentioned, including Gondo Penny, they come now Chief Sam Sumana in place. We all they sit down and eat and drink together. We eat and drink coffee together, not once, not twice, several times. They are now at peace. How can he forgive them and not forgive everyone else where they just participate? They are the key people who come forward and say A, B, and C. And now later on come back and say, now lie with lie upon this man. If, God forbid, kill them and still sit on a table and eat with them, how can he necessarily kill anybody else who just participate in the process? So no, this is not a vindictive person. This man may get 1,000,001 things them for carry APC in accord from 2015 to now. He never did. He gets 1,000,001 things for crumble the APC. Even in 2023, this man was qualified. But it's to court because we only need to take them to court and a whole lot of problems then before happen, but he never did.
Yeah.
So I don't know what things say. Where after he don't become president, where he's supposed to heal a nation, which is what he wants to do, for bring this nation together, after it has been polarized and divided by many, many people, including utterances from APC operatives who say, if we win, they can kill now all the Southeasterners. That's all. For win election, if they threaten people where you need votes from, you say they can't kill them. That's all for win election. So no. So he is from the East. I think he stands a better chance for consolidate this country together. The Southeasterners then will rally around him, and the North and Northwest they will rally around them for let this country come together and we enjoy the kind of sanity we enjoyed back in the days. I believe so very strongly, and that's the reason why I am supporting it. Doc Namia, you now all been there over yonder. And I left for now in Canada. I have no business staying here for anybody. You know, see me picking the all day over yonder. Forget a job and carry on, and she don't know to now all who carry on. But I'm here because someone has to be here to inject that kind of change the way necessary in the system. Because it's a polarized system. It's a system that has been corrupted for so many years that you can forget people the way actually they point out them things here. Just like how you can point them out to people and then see you bad. Because in the APC, anybody who talk to you, you're not the enemy.
Oh, yeah.
So like you are enemy number one. DMT is another enemy. Anybody who talk to you, not enemy.
Yeah.
So but you don't use to that now, and I know you care less, and because I mean you believe say, I mean as long as you're saying the truth, you're comfortable. You go to bed, you sleep comfortably, you wake up, you don't feel guilty about anything, because you're not undermining anybody.
Yeah.
So but these are the things that are happening down here. We make can't stay in a for make sure say we help for change them. So that's the whole situation here. He is not a wicked person. He's not a vindictive person. Certain times now, who they vex, some people in the Canada compound now who they vex want to cutlass them or chase them out. You tell and say, how now go vex past me when they offend? When I left them. So he's not that kind of person, dog. He's not.
Yeah.
And he will never be.
I just pray God say make sanity prevail and make this leadership then don't make 3 mistakes. So make them not continue for do the same mistakes. Mr. BMT, thank you very much for coming to the program.
You're very welcome. Anytime.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
All right, that was Brahma Michael Chue. We I've been to talk to Ram from Freetown. Doctor, you don't do 3 minutes, you get 2 minutes, then we'll go to the comments quickly. Round it up.
Okay. I just want to say something on the health program that the country. 2 days ago, we don't read the emergency health situation where they happen in the Congo. Ebola, they don't announce there is an outbreak of Ebola. And then neighboring to Angola from Congo. And now that same area they back where the Ebola being make way a jump come because now people then they travel by plane, few hours they go don't come. I just want for give this as an alert. I'm sure the Ministry of Health go don't agree, but also I want for tell people them, make them be vigilant and proactive because they don't get the first experience how for behave and make them watch out for anything signs and symptoms of Ebola, fever, vomiting, diarrhea with blood, all them thing and they. And I just wonder, and of course, the PPE, how they go able to do them, the personal protective effect, gloves, I mean, whatever you get, if in a hair, and also hand washing. Well, hand washing are very critical. We'll not get tap water, how for run tap for me, but if we're able to buy chlorine, we'll put in a bucket, we'll go wash with hand them and minimize the contact. I don't know how they will do it in Lumley and Eastern Police, who say overcrowded all the time. So I just want to bring this. But again, we have already a compound problem with the monkeypox. Where they? Oh, Salon. Sorry.
All right, thank you so much, Doctor. So let's go to the comments now quickly. The first comment come off from Peter Dauda. Peter Dauda says Sam Sumana cannot be bullied by Lansana Dumbuya and his media executive. Oh, hold on, let me push this out. And Michael Coker say Dr. Sam Sumana is not above the law. He is going all out to blackmail the APC. If the party allows him to contest, there will be multiple court challenges that will derail the party. I am loving this. Yeah, when an opposition they advise you, then can advise you get for begin for think waiting at the objective, waiting at the hidden agenda behind this. Anyway,
well, this is a problem, Dr. Mankota. Sometimes with the campaign for the opposite party, we not even know indirectly, but we actions them. So the opposition then go like that. The people that waiting on the other side, they go want to make it default more and more. So they go praise you, make like saying they support you. So they have to think out of the box, you know.
Exactly.
You know.
So now that I say this is my first time to observe how the APC choose their leader. All right, so well, you will get a good experience. Mukhtar Jallo say, "Good afternoon, Dr. Mankota. My Kono people stand with Honorable Alhaji Samuel Samsumana for his right." Michael Koka say Samsumana is fighting a losing battle. The court will rule against him. Baba, in our position, no put him more day. Okay. Lamin Danke say the APC constitution is supreme for the party. Dr. Samura was set aside due to the 6-month clause after 2023 election. Elections, you supported it because he wasn't your favorite. Now, the clause bites Samsumana, you are crying. Let's respect our constitution. Okay, I don't know who that they talk to Mr. Lamin Danke, but I don't think say when the 6-month deadline, I support that. I don't know who's telling where you can at the APC. I mean, one of the first people that way say no. Let we not do the constitution is above everything. Now this particular forum, I don't know if Nami they talk to, but anyway, hopefully Nami they talk to him. Nami, Dr. Mankota, the first person, not even the second person, the first person before that 6-month come to expire, I come out and talk about that now. I say, irrespective of waiting at the dialogue we been they go on, the constitution says 6 months. The only exception now when a petition a court, the court day, and if the court case day for long time, then the leadership of the APC party should stay with the candidates because he gets a court case, only a court, not a tripartite, only a court. So I was the first person we actually talk against the extension of the 6 months. Okay, and in fact, I've been bringing Ahmed Sise. Ahmed Sise Abraham can at this program where me and him talk about that. I tell her and say, yes, I know say now I know the law. And instead of not deny say that actually is the case, but he say because of this, because of that. I tell her and say, no, the constitution is stand. And nobody know the way go tell you say let we flout the constitution. It depends the way you look at things. Well, if yes, indeed, Samsumana was actually reinstated in 2020, it not violate the constitution. It not violate the constitution at all. But because Lansana Dumbuya say, oh well, in readmitted is 2023. Now that one they will not see you say, okay, the constitution they against them. So I just want to make you understand that. Now let we go to Ablaye Sise. Ablaye Sise, one of those people in Mohammed Bangura. Another is Ibrahim Bundu. I don't know what they have. All right. Adrian Johnson say, some of we don't begin for believe Senge, it been tell we say APC on progressive, everyone gets ego. Everyone wants power. Right? Now this is not the problem on the APC. All right. Ablaisi says, Dr. Mankota, I don't understand why you have concern over the leadership, which you claim are making the mistakes, and no concern for those members taking advantage of the mistakes. Well, I don't think I don't get concerned. I get concerned for everybody where they do mistake, where they affect the APC party, not individual mistake. Okay. I don't get nothing for do with if you do individual mistake where they affect you directly, I don't have a problem with them. But when you do mistake where they affect the APC party, it not only affects you, it affects we all. So that's my concern. Adrian Johnson say the speaker is on point. And Christopher Yankase, Doc, there is someone who is pulling the strings behind the scene in the mighty APC. I want to believe that this current executive is working to keep SLPP in power. This is something that I started to think because I'm not able to explain exactly the behavior of we own leaders them. Even though they know or we they tell them say what they do, they help the APC, but then they stood down anyway. So I don't know begin for things say people like Michael Coker, then they pay some of leaders them for make them continue for make mistake. For make them continue for they make mistakes. And that is very bad. When you see Michael Coker they come and tell you say, oh man, we are not put some we are not willing cause some Sumana because you know him, the East is a swing state. The East, what I say, the East, Kono is a swing district. Kono, most times, the past few election, Kono always they try for determining whether get forbid the leader. So I understand Michael Cook and your point of view. Now we are not understand what we do, why we continue for do the wrong thing.
Okay? Dr. Mankota, me, I prefer a white envelope to a brown envelope. Have you ever seen a brown envelope so popular?
I know.
I tell you.
Yeah. All right. Ahmed Timbo say, hello, was he given an admission or reinstatement to the party? Well, I just don't read the letter earlier. It was a reinstatement. And in fact, then say his I don't get the letter now again. But anyway, then say reinstatement, they even say restored. Restored. This is a past tense. Okay. So yeah, it was a reinstatement, not admission.
Yeah. Mankota, why will not they bring Sam Sumana in people in Nakono na this forum?
Yeah,
possibly like logos and the lady where they saying that they all been the Dana, and then go carry from them back.
No, let's tell you about them people. Then in 2015, that's when they will not be they do TV now radio no home. We just not create the TPN radio at that time. Now this issue happened. That's when you been there. You did it now the TPN forum.
Yeah.
I tell Dana Konomani because Dana Konomani been there, Logos been there, Karamo Kaba been there, and the other folks in Akonom. I tell that I say, listen, Kono people now the one of the smallest tribes na Salon. And in a democracy, the majority can rule, not assume. So unfortunate forgets a vice president where probably he go attend himself to the presidency, which actually na a blessing for the Kono. But if na the Kono, if na they go begin fight una brother because of una personal problems, so una get with una they go to an escoma, una they go tell them bad things them. I say now una self not like Kono. I say and it get for be very difficult after this if Kono go able even attain that leadership day. So I tell them the truth, you know what happened? Logos delete himself. He delete himself. So, so right now, then don't make peace. Then they will come out na the media, then they can talk something way, then they point back to them and say, did you do this for what? So they're not going to able to answer. So they stay away from the media.
Okay. Yeah.
And let me go to which one again. Now we go to Alfred Bangura say it is on record that the allegations, well, Alfred did not complete your statement. All right. Robert Cabo say, is Alfred Peter Conte going to contest for Secretary General for the APC party? I don't know. I see he didn't have it on now, so I don't know what he go do now salon. But we'll go see. All right. Usman Bangura say, what exactly do you want the executive to do? Because whatever they do, you condemn. You condemn it. The Psalms Sumana issue is a court order. A court order for waiting. I don't know what they talk about, Usman Bangura. Explain a little bit more. Okay? So explain that. Where you say Sam Sumana issue now a court order. What's court order down there? All right, let me move on. So Ahmed Timbo say, if the last executive gave him a reinstatement, then we must follow it. But if not, the new administration that takes a decision on whether to reinstate me or not. Yeah, the last administration I didn't give him the reinstatement. I just don't read the letter earlier today. So Peter Dauda said to admit or to reinstate. That's the question. It reinstates, not admit. All right, now we go to Alfred Bangura. It is on record that the charges against him were false by the committee that made the recommendation, so the punishment does not hold. I had it on TV by IB. Yeah, that was very, very bad. Very, very bad. Doctor, if you want to go, you can go, because I did see the...
No. Okay.
Okay.
I just try for focus, you know.
Okay. All right. Robert Cabo say, let the delegates decide about Alhaji Sam Sumana's fate. Even if he runs, he will lose woefully. Exactly. But you see, when somebody they try for a remote control, and the problem, the APC party is being remote controlled by somebody we don't know. Some of we know, some of we don't know whether not the person. Dr. Kamala might probably know whether not the person with the remote control the APC party.
You see me here, the small. I'm not able to download
the. Peter Dauda say, have we ever had a vice president sacked like Sam Sumana? No, we'll not get that. We'll not get that. I know say, was it an acting vice president where they then charged as a treason, where then kill? When what's his name, Mina? Francis Mischeck Mina. So I don't know. But they not ever sack a vice president like this. Okay. Lamin Danke say, Dr. Mankota, it looks like the law is good for one and bad for the other. Let's respect our democratic tenets within the party, that is the constitution. That's actually my point. Now that one they made a try for defend. The problem is many people were misguided or misinformed about the law itself. And you see, this is not the problem with the APC party. Now that makes sometimes I can criticize with leadership, because then look at we members them, not to everybody actually get the tenacity for make able for look at certain things and look. I they tell you, most of the people when they talk about the constitution today, so I don't think say any of them don't actually open the constitution and read them. Well, I say let we look at the constitution. This is not the way you do things as a party member, because the world don't change now. Information is everywhere. It left to you no more now how you were able for consume the information. That the constitution I can tell you so.
Yeah,
when it comes
to Dr. Mankota really had the shame for use the word constitution as saloon now. And honest to God, one of the institutions we spoiled that country there, now the judiciary.
Yeah.
Credible. And sorry for say that. And also when we come on law and enforcement, something, they're not credible. They are always being remote control. And until this stop, till kingdom come, Salon will get respect in the whole world.
Yeah,
whether internal constitution, party-wise, or the general constitution of the country, I'm sorry to say, Sierra Leone is doomed.
Yeah,
So-
well, Doctor, one of the things where a lot of people way they talk about constitution, like I said, none of them know read the constitution. Sometimes they hear somebody say the constitution. That's all. They not read the constitution, but then they come and tell you, say, hey, let's abide by the constitution. Now that's exactly now some of we. I may not care about anybody in ambition, okay, including Sam Sumana. Okay, I don't care. As long as
you see, one thing about I know of medical jurisdiction or something like that, the medical legal importance. Not static. For say, now a dogma for say we don't put one law. Of course, we can take precedence. Things that we don't happen, we can apply to them if a similar situation arise. But there is always room for a constitution for growth.
Doctor, now what man they make constitution. Not to something where God make where we not able to change. Now most man they make constitution. But if they don't make the constitution, let we not use statics for gymnastics for manipulate the constitution.
Thank you.
For we own benefit. Let's look at the constitution. Let's look at the prevailing circumstances and say, you know what? We have to uphold this, All right, let's go to Ahmed Timbo say, let us argue in case the NGC had refused the reinstatement Sam after that letter. Is he still qualified? I don't know. That's question anyway. All right. The APC, Peter Dowda said the APC will continue to kick themselves according to Sam Sumana. Yeah. Robert Cabo saying, allow Sam Sumana run for flag bearer. He will lose woefully. The only thing, will he campaign for the elected flag bearer? I believe so. I believe say Sam Sumana, if he go lose,
he left to run.
Yeah, he go do himself. He go do him. Yeah. Because if you not do him, that means he not like the APC party, and he say in Papa in party not to so. So Papa in house you know go try for destroy him. Let's go to Lamin Danke. Lamin Danke say a constitution which was gazetted and asked public for position within a time frame. Now you are challenging it and causing Usmani and Sane and accusing Usmani and Sane was the one that brought in the 5 years clause is unbelievable from short statements coming from you. Let me continue for William because this is very important. I liked everyone to be included, but not compromise the law. Lamin Danke, did you ever read the Constitution? This is the first question I had to ask you. Did you ever read the 2022 Constitution? I don't think so. You read the 2022 Constitution, and for the 5 years, I know one for making believe Dr. Mankota, but I don't depend this profession for quite a while now. Okay, since 2010, 15 years now, the can go so on this profession as a hobby, and I think I seriously my credibility is the most important thing. Now the reason this way. The people that will understand me anytime when I Tinapa talk, I like them then say, okay, we not agree with you, but they're not go tell you say Dr. Mankota they lie. Then go tell you say, yeah, it's too truthful, too much, But for say Dr. Mankota they lie now. Okay. So if I tell you say for the Yansane now input the 5 years because I don't investigate long time ago, okay? I don't investigate. I don't ask most of the people that we actually write the Constitution. The 5 years, they actually come up with that discussion. Then discuss them. In fact, that's been 5 years. Some have been 10 years. Now they say, let we put 10 years. Then discuss them. People like Dauda Tombo, now one of the people that way they against the 5 years. Okay? Now Dauda Tombo with other people them. Sorita Wali, Ibrahim Sori, and a lot of other people them. Then discuss them. They not adopt that. After them, can go the draft, now they put the answer, go put them. Wait for the answer, go put them. People na the Constitutional Review Committee, Then complain to the chairman when Ibrahim Suri. I want for let you ask Ibrahim Suri. Okay, not only talk no more. Sometimes we can just talk because we disagree with people. There, we know the hold on, let me see. All right, so when they talk no more, know they try for investigate. Ask Ibrahim Suri. Where then go the constitution as some of the members them, then go say, hey, brah, and don't go change the constitution. No, then don't go add some things and they will not put. Ibrahim Sori asked Yansane say, when na knack na in wants for making them put on there, that make it put on. All right? Now so Yansane say, he say na knack, na so he tell Ibrahim Sori. Ibrahim Sori tell the group say, well, until na then give we work for do, we don't do, if you then go add anything, it left to them. Okay? Ask some of them people, then they way been there that constitutional review committee, then they tell you. But anything I talk, whether you agree with me or you don't agree with me, that is true. Because I lack my repetition. Repetition, now in you're not going able for buy. You're not going able to buy your repetition. Okay? Nonsense of beauty. When a beauty, they buy beauty. But your repetition, you're not able to buy them at all. Okay? So when I tell you, say, now you put down one day, not true. But not only not the problem. Okay, not only not the problem. The constitution will all get for upholder, but not use the constitution for disqualify other people. Them. Like I tell you, I don't care about individual interests. One day, I don't care about individual. If I care about individual interests, you know whose interest I care about? My own interest. During the time when we didn't have power, the APC was so popular. The first time was very, very perfect. The second time, I see a problem there, and that problem there, again for can cause win at the APC. I mean, one of the few people that will be get in mind, stand up and say the right things, won the APC party. At the time, some people then say, oh, Dr. Mankota, way they talk, so they're not going to forgive position. I said, I don't give a damn about position. It's about the APC party. So if me not somebody who care about interest, your interest, I've been not say like I see other people then they do, then they go praising people them, go butu that they for go kiss them boots, you know. Not to me. Okay, not to me. So I want for make say, as far as the APC is concerned, I always fight for the collective interest of the APC party, not the individual. I hope so you understand me. All right, Peter Dauda say anybody who has been a vice president for 70 years qualified to become president. Even if Sumana qualify as APC presidential candidate, will his enemy in the APC vote for him on poll day? Well, if I not vote for him, that the APC they not vote for. Peter Dauda say for now it looks like the APC will prefer Mada Bio's third term instead of Sumana. I don't know. Lasana say, good evening, Dr. Mankota. This new executive is saying whatever decision was taken by the old executive is null and void, but the 2023 candidate's fee was accepted by the executive, refused him. Yeah, it was terrible. Anyway, now Lasana say, APC wants SLPP to stay in power 2028. That is why they don't want to accept Sumana. And Lassana Doumbia say it's only Sierra Leone they can sack legitimate vice president. Well, that was a very, very unfortunate circumstance because the president and the vice president were voted legally together. That then did at the ticket. So, but like waiting Dr. Kamara talk no more. With judiciary is very, very rotten. All right. Christopher Yanka say the fact that Sumana was unlawfully removed from the party and not given the opportunity to defend himself through the appeals court was completely wrong. And Peter Dauda say better to be sacked than killed. That's what I say. He was sacked without the approval of parliament. So the sacking of Sumana is excruciating, but the end will justify the means. I don't think so. We're able for for read all the messages. I get a lot of messages. All right. Let's not say trust me, doc. They are afraid of Sam. They think that he will revenge because of what they did to him. Well, I think say a very bad idea. Then I mean at the APC no man no one for make them continue for destroy. All right, let's not say we the Kono people are not happy. They want to deny was the presidency. All right, Christopher Yanka says Sam Sumana had already been endorsed by the NDC in McKinney 2023. All right, Peter Dauda says sadly Sam Sumana is a free man in Sierra Leone, but Ernest Baikoroma is not. Boy, una they cause trouble. Peter Dauda says, is the APC just a political party or a country? All right, Christopher Yanka says, let the executive call an emergency NDC and expunge that obnoxious clause in their constitution. Abdullah says, too wrong will not make right. You are spot on, mister. And all right. And Mohammed Sharif say, our next president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Richard Conte, for flag bearer APC aspirants for the 2026-2028. And Abdullah Kuroma say, Dr. Mankota, the APC executive need to tread cautiously. Sam Sumana taking the party to court will be a setback for the party, and SLPP will be leaping for joy. That's exactly my concern. And una they be me witness, una me viewers them. I don't talk about this for months. Una settle this within una self, una settle this. But we Salomon had for deal with anyway. Now, when problem happen, then they try for dissociate themselves from that problem. They and try for look somebody for blame. Bad, very, very bad. All right. Mr. Dauda say it will be unthinkable for the APC to accept Sam Sumana as their presidential candidate. Michael Coker say APC cannot circumvent their constitution to satisfy a political prostitute. Period. Diana and Konomani, Diana and Karamo Kaba will replace Sam in Kono. Peter Dauda says Sam Sumana won his case against the APC long ago at the ECOWAS court. Musa Conte say in any palaver, when both parties believe they are right, both will be wrong because either is looking at the bigger picture. I have never been a Sam Sumana fan, even prior to his expulsion. I just don't know. All right, Michael Goga say, replying to Lamin Denke, his boyfriend, Lamin Denke, I agree, you, my brother, Sam Sumana is dangerous. I add that part there. Lamin Denke and Michael Goga, they are best friends. All right, Peter Dauda say, Kono people deserve better in spite of their tribal population. Michael Goga say, Doctor, it looks like Bio is working with Sam Sumana to destroy the APC. Do you agree? No, I don't agree. I don't agree at all. Bio would I afraid right now Sam Sumana because you know same Kono is vital to the SLPP. You say something na Sam Sumana they afraid. Now that make it the same. We are not put Sam Sumana. If we not put Sam Sumana, this or that, una afraid. I know una tricks. I know, Michael. Musa Conte say, replying to Michael Hooker, you may be right. I was thinking likewise. Michael Hooker say, replying to Musa Conte, and he laugh. Them boys, yeah. For the Soriman Sari says, Sam Sumana is one of the people belong to NRM group, and some of these are belonging to Ibrahim Bangura camp. Ibrahim Bangura. Oh, the candidate. Okay. Jal Songo say APC is being complacent on the issue of Sumana. This will impact their progress. And I think this is going to be the final one. For the Sori Mansare say, let him go, let him to go and lost in the ballot box, and we look forward to him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've come to the end of the program, and I just want to thank everybody. I thank una all for una contribution towards this program, and I really, really appreciate a lot of comments, some of which I cannot read, but I really appreciate the one that will disagree with me. I really, really, because when somebody disagree with you in a more proactive way, then it is able to help you. The one way I disagree with, another one for make you think, say, me and you are an enemy. It's That's the nature of the dialogue, right? You get for disagree, and you get for agree. And Alusan Kamara just come in, he don't late, bra. We don't knock 2 hours. I suppose for knock 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes, we don't knock 2 hours. But I really appreciate for Canada the program and join with today. I want to thank BMT for coming the program. I not being informed, Ali. So I just say, okay, since we talk about this, let me just bring him, and he's always ready to come to the program at any time. And I also want to thank Dr. Kamara for coming to the program and giving your own contribution. And as always, this program is not a program where they manipulate people. And I know say Sierra Leoneans, most of them, they don't used to be manipulated. Unfortunately, this is not a program. And this program is not to fan hatred against anybody, because the SLPPO, the APCO, and Sierra Leoneans, this program actually served as a bridge for the past 15 years. It served as a bridge between different political parties. Now that make any time when I call somebody, either at the APC or the SLPP or the NGC or the UDM, anybody, we know Dr. Mankota for say I want for make you kind of the program. You know, will come and tell you, say, Dr. Mankota, you na APC, so I know they go na the program. No, you know, say a trustworthy, mean a patriot, irrespective of my political affiliation. I always want for make we able learn how to be patriotic and how for be tolerant with each other. It don't necessarily mean say because you na SLPP, me na APC, so therefore me and you na enemy. No, not to enemy. You na brother, me na brother to you. So that one they want for make me viewers that they also learn from. Make the politicians and all try for jam we together, and all them politicians are where they go and cause them kind of problem. And who will they go and fight for? When next come, and they all they go sit on the same bed and they drink and they laugh with. You know how many people they don't kill in a salon? Majority of them people, then they, if not all of them, now pop people them. Pop people them. So me, I therefore educate my brothers and sisters then saying politics is not about do or die. Politics is about a competition of bright and brilliant ideas for move the country forward. Okay, you don't need to go to go and shoot somebody because he disagree with you. You don't need to go fight somebody because that person didn't at the other side. That is me the try for teaching at this program. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let we not look at politics as make democracy not be a cause for Africa, especially Sierra Leone. Let democracy be a blessing where we're able to make we participate, contribute, and compete. Okay, so well, I think that's not the end of the program for today, and we'll see you back next week, same time, the same place. Bye bye.